Hi everybody, I'm Doc Shocker, and welcome to Alan Wake, where we have left our hero standing for about a year now. Basically this is going to land into, whoa, boss, Saturday video series for us, where I'll be doing, instead of 30-minute segments, I'm going to be pushing towards between 45 and an hour, maybe not with the next two videos or so, but,
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
So keep that in mind, folks. Self-fulfilling prophecy. As I was saying, I'm going to be pretty much focusing on running this game through to its completion, which I've done several times in the past. I just need to familiarize myself with the controls. Alright, there's that. Need to figure out what actually my buttons happen to be. Figure out what my dodge is, actually. Wow, I'm truly rusty, so we're gonna cheese this right out and see what all of my stuff is. Inverted, disable controller. Alright, nope, those are my vehicle. Jump, rotate, camera, use, throw, shoot, weapon, sprint, dodge. Okay, that'll be on my left bumper. Okay. There we go. But I believe we left off with the supposed kidnapper having told us that he had Alice, had us come up to the mountaintop, meet him, and then we went on from there. What the heck? I call shenanigans. But anyway, gonna hop down here, and yeah, we're still on the trail of.
I heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Well, as it was probably intended to, Alan. Looks like we've got some of this black goo, the dark, as we like to call it. And an arrow. An arrow, you say? Spot some yellow over here? No. Looks like someone's looking out for us, though. Anything on that rock? That is a negative. Alright. Up on the wing? Is that where you're telling us we need to go? It's very possible. Ah, yes, okay. There's our jump. Sorry, I'm absolutely scrubbing this up a little bit, but like I said, it's been nearly a year since I actually have played this. So, you know, please forgive my shoddy play. I assure you we'll get back on the right track here soon enough, and then I'll be dying like a pro in no time. Ooh. Piece of candy. Alright, looks like we're... But, yeah, I believe as the story left off, we were in the park. We got a lantern over here. I don't know if it's going to provide enough light to keep us safe, and it is not. So I guess we're going to have to deal with this the old-fashioned way. Back to the pistola. Oh. Take that. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, as they say. Alright, we got our health back up. Hunting rifle ammo. That's good. It's beyond good, actually, because that is punchy good stuff. Alright, we are reloaded. And we're back on the trail. Alright, so we've got light up that way. We've got a whole lot of not light over this way. Probably certain death and destruction. Try and cheese our way off this way. I don't know if this tree limb is going to be the prudent move. Does not appear to be the case. I think we're going to be hugging the river shore here. Yes, the mill. Alright. Navigating. Like I said, we're definitely going to be spending, well, probably this and the next episode really finding our legs again with this game. I know there's a trail over here, and it might not hurt to actually take it, as long as we're aware that I think there are potentially some wolf traps or something along the ground here. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get a flare out. Anything there? No. Okay. So let's move ourselves up this way and get into the light. As always, the light is our friend. Not only is it a checkpoint, gives us our health back, and grants us a moment to catch our breath amidst the hell that is. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, Alan, Alan. That was kind of a bummer. Horrible way to die. Wow, you are getting hung up on every dead pixel in the world. Yeah, we'll take the hit, so we don't have a whole lot of choice in the matter. I think we need to really focus that down too terribly much, and we'll jump for joy before we pick up the ammo. It was my intention all along, I assure you. Obliterate some more darkness. It's satisfying, so we'll do it. Let's see, we've got up, which doesn't appear to have much for us, but you never know. They do like to put things in little nooks and crannies and the like. And there's certainly something for us to lay a kick into. So that'll be a little platformy. You know, and in all sincerity, that's as complex a platforming puzzle as this game really should ever even attempt. Simply because Alan Wake is not the most athletic individual. Manuscript page.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
That really is this game in a nutshell. We just need to figure out what kind of weird it is. But I say that lovingly because this is... Alan Wake remains one of my favorite games of the 360 PS3 generation. Let's go. Alright. Get hung up on stuff. Here's our next one.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Well, you know, it's fitting. I mean, it's a lot of complicated emotion, and Barry is not the deepest pond ever, I guess. So let's not overwork the poor guy. I mean, he's busting his hump to try and keep everything on the level for Al here. We've got a ladder to climb. Darkness to deal with. Yeah, let's see. This looks like this might move us into something a little run kind of stuff. Maybe not. Nope. Just up on the hill. Alright, I can live with that. Reached our checkpoint. The darkness wears her face. Aww. Okay. Okay. Pick up more hunting rifle ammo. Which is certainly the best we've got right now. Get up there any higher? No, sir. Alright. Let's have a look-see. See what we're working with. Revolver ammo and some batteries. We've got the uphill and we've got over here. What do we have over here? I see some yellow. I see yellow painted on a rock or something. No. Okie dokie. Woo woo. Get this rifle loaded back up, and we're going to switch to our pistol. Because we can certainly lay in shots a little quicker. The rifle does more damage, but we can push them back a little better, I think, with the pistola. Got another box. Got a drop hazard. Reach checkpoint. We have a flare. And a box filled with lithium batteries and all the revolver ammo that we can't carry. Alright, we've got a tree dropping. And there's the chainsaw. Get a flare down. Set to work on this sucker. Okay. Looks like we navigated that situation. I'm not going to bother running back. I probably should. But, the game is typically pretty forthcoming with ammunition. Make sure we don't have any shiny pages anywhere to be seen back here. I probably wanted to get up into the deep forest, but that's inviting some trouble in my opinion. So we're just gonna head up to our Elderwood National Park visitor station.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Yeah, Barry, just keep the lights on. That's all you gotta do.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Alright, yep. Got ourselves some revolver ammo. We're back up to full. We have batteries. Got some
I have to get
headlights.
the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
But if I was a set of garage keys, where would I be? Maybe next to this page.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture. The way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Well, it doesn't appear the ladies' room has much to offer. Excuse me. A frog growing some legs in my throat. Alright, so we've got light for the moment in this bathroom. Though I'm inclined not to touch or trust it. Well, there we go. And then let's get those. Oh.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You can afford abomination
Alright. Looks like we've got him dealt with. I mean, you know, you can sense the ambush kind of coming sometimes. There are occasions where this game will get you, though. At least it's been my experience. I'll unlock that. Let's make sure we don't have anything hidden back here. Now let's try and remember how to drive. Ah, okay. Accelerate. Left stick for steering, left trigger for brake. Okay. Let's see where we're going. Get a little Grand Theft Auto on this. Alright, we got something over this way. The arrows told me so. So we'll try to be quick about this. Otherwise, I do have a sneaking suspicion that it's going to mark certain death for us. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Hopefully that bought us a moment. See what we have in our box here, and then be gingerly on our way again. Because that was a lot worse than it probably should have been. Is this where we want to be? It looks like this is where we want to be. Although our truck has certainly taken some hits. Not running so hot. Not that I expected the light to really heal up our vehicle or anything like that, but I guess in a perfect world it would have been nice. We'll head up the road here to our cabin. Looks like from here we're on foot.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
I'm feeling this light is probably going to go out as I close in on it. Well, maybe not. Alright, make sure we're topped off in our flashlight, and then we'll make our next little push here.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, yes, I get you.
Alright. Well, let's not dilly-dally around. Try and get ourselves back up to the cabin. I'm sure a second round of exploration would probably garner us some stuff, but I think it's imperative that we get up here for Barry.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Make sure we don't have anything in here, perhaps, that might help us, because we are low on batteries. That can probably work us over quite a bit, although we do have a flare gun, so that will make some pretty short work of some of these birds. Alright.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
for these guys to make their break for me. We'll just...
I'll make him go away, please. Not a word is to burn. How'd you?
If it flies, it burns. In the mouth of babes. Alright, so we need to go a little easier probably on our... let's see, on our flare gun rounds here. See if we can maybe procure ourselves a couple more flare gun rounds here, because I'm being so gosh darn awful with them.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Alright, looks like we managed to burn through all of it. Alright, Barry, you can let me in, buddy. I really don't mind. Must have to go around to the back.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Funny how that works.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old
Good girl.
The plot thickens.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Episode 3, Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an
FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
And I think that that'll be enough for...
Name's
Nope.
Randolph. I'm the manager.
Alright.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I think before we continue on, this will be a good enough spot to leave off for this episode of Alan Wake. If you've enjoyed the video, please be sure to press the like button down below. If you have any comments, questions, or critiques, you can leave those in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. This has been Alan Wake. I'm Doc Shocker. Thanks for watching. You've been great. Happy gaming.